In January 2011, a brand new dream is coming true. Our newest ship, Disney Dream. Inspired by classic ocean liners and her sister ships Disney Magic and Disney Wonder, our newest ship will transport you in more ways than one.
The first impression when people see the Disney Dream is being taken back to another time, another place. Those romantic cruise ships that evoke feelings of adventure, feelings of excitement. We're taking it all to a new level on the Disney Dream.
The Disney Dream is filled with amazing new surprises, including a brand new Imagineering creation that starts at the very top of the ship.
We are delivering the best onboard any ship slide experience. This thing's like 750 feet long, and it has this technology that's a water roller coaster where we're sending you up and down hills. And the launch part of the slide is really cool because we take you out in an acrylic tube out over the ocean. 140 feet down is the ocean, and we're calling it the AquaDuck because our host is Donald Duck. He's a duck and he knows water and he knows slides, so you know it's got to be good.
Disney cruise ships are famous for providing unique spaces for everyone, of every age. On the Disney Dream, that concept has been taken to a whole new level for families, adults, tweens, teens, and of course, kids.
The kids' areas are absolutely fantastic. We are all about imagination for the children.
On Disney Dream, the Disney Cruise Line kids areas circle around a giant rotunda with an interactive floor and passageways that lead off to all sorts of fun.
We have lots of games that they can play, from jumping rope to getting frogs to catch as many bugs as they possibly can. The kids go crazy with it. We're also going to use it to enhance the Disney storytelling. So, for example, when we have a Peter Pan program, there'll be the London skyline on the interactive floor.
We are creating the best kid spaces ever. We have Andy's room. You get to go to Pixie Hollow. There's an animation room. We're gonna have one of the subs from Nemo in there.
Pixie Hollow, of course, is based on the Tinkerbell movies, and the children can come into this venue and they are going to be able to watch wonderful movies in there. It's a real magical place. Andy's room is an oversized adventure for the children with giant toys, so the children really feel like they're transported into Andy's room. Now the Oceaneer Lab, this is for explorers and adventurers. As soon as they walk in, everything about it is about, you know, going on magical trips to explore the world.
For older kids, there's even more. On Disney's other ships, teenagers own the forward funnel. But on the Disney Dream, that space is dedicated to tweens.
Tweens are a very unique group. That's 11 to 13-year-olds. And we found on the Disney Magic and the Disney Wonder that they really enjoy doing things together. The tweens have a fantastic space on board the Disney Dream called Edge. It's a wonderful interactive space for the tweens, and they have a very large video screen in there. They're going to have some green screen technology in there as well. We also have tables that have built-in laptops in them. And what's really neat is the AquaDuck actually passes through the edge as well, so that the tweens will be able to see the guests as they're passing through.
On Disney Dream, teens will be able to cruise away in their own private space called Vibe that reaches out to the very bow of the ship.
They actually have, I have to say personally, the coolest space on board. It's an inside-outside venue. On the inside, there is a nightclub area. We have a coffee area. We have a media room area, a big general hangout area as well. Move to the outside of the space. We have waiting pools. We have misters. We have chaise lounges there.
On Disney Dream, the teen experience actually reaches far beyond their own club.
The teens of today enjoy getting their manicures and their pedicures, and we recognize that, and we certainly decided that it would be important to have a chill spa because our spas on board are for adults only. So we have accommodated the need of the teens, and they have their very own chill spa now.
adults can also look forward to brand new spaces all their own.
Was really to try to give the adults a little taste of the energy and excitement of a nightclub in, say, New York or Miami or Las Vegas. You go through an interesting champagne bar that is made up of giant champagne bubbles. We have a bar that looks out over a skyline of various cities around the world. That actually changes through some video technology. So it's those kind of touches that not only create an exciting nightclub experience, but because we're Disney, does it with some very unique technical and magical touches. It's the whole experience. It's about taking all those things that we do as a company, as Imagineering, the storytelling and those things that connect with our guests emotionally, and weaving them into the cruise experience.
Creating that unique experience gave Imagineers the opportunity to reimagine some Disney cruise favorites, like Animator's Palate.
We're taking Animator's Palate and celebrating Disney animation. We're paying homage to the Disney studios in the 1930s, 1940s, using that Art Deco design, but adding a lot of fun Disney touches.
The Animator's Palate comes alive. Then from Disney's Pixar Finding Nemo, we have Crush arriving. He's going to be swimming all around the dining room, having these wonderful personalized interactions with our guests during the course of the meal.
Along with Animator's Palate, Paolo, the cruise's adults-only restaurant, also enjoys a new look and more.
The food is absolutely delicious. There is a little bit of a twist there now with an outside dining area also, so guests will have the choice to eat inside this wonderful Italian-themed restaurant, but also have the option to go outside and enjoy the wonderful ocean views as well.
In a Disney Cruise Line first, Disney Dream offers 2 adult-exclusive restaurants, with the addition of the beautiful Remy, a place inspired by the Disney Pixar Ratatouille film.
Ooh la la, Remy's, yes indeed. This is our French-themed style restaurant, absolutely upscale. It is going to be stunning in there, a little bit more of a smaller venue, about 80 guests, so it's an intimate experience. Definitely a restaurant you don't want to miss out on.
And there are amazing new enchanting restaurants for families too.
The Enchanted Garden is based on an elegant conservatory based at the foothills in France. When our guests walk in, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. There's a beautiful blue sky above them. There's frescoes everywhere with lush greenery. During the course of dinner, it'll move to a sunset, and then it'll transfer over to an evening full of constellations with twinkling stars.
The Royal Palace restaurant, which is our elegant restaurant, has been inspired by all those great prince and princess moments in our castles. That very regal feeling, the kind of tapestries and the kind of furniture and the kind of detailing that you would see in kind of a grand palace ballroom. But again, with those little threads of Disney storytelling woven through it.
For Disney Dream, like all the Disney ships, the best stories of all are the ones that families share.
Disney Cruise Line is the #1 family cruise in the world, and we are there to make sure families get time to reconnect together. So yes, we cater for the children on their own, and the teens and the tweens and the adults, of course, but it's about families reconnecting and spending time together.
The greatest thing is what happens when we bring the whole family together. And that's what this experience is about. And even though there's these discrete experiences for them, ultimately it's about being there as a family and enjoying this experience that only Disney can create. Everybody goes home feeling satisfied. Walt said it's fun to do the impossible. And here the impossible for the Imagineers was creating something even beyond what we had already done. And as we always try to do, way surpass our guests' expectations. So they walk away from the experience going, geez, only Disney could do that.